And the seat post bag is perfect. It's just the right size to fit something like a small dog.
Hey, we're back at Skidmark's Bike Shop. Today, Lucas and I are going to be talking about all the bags we've got that we're slapping on our bikes for the Arizona Trail. So I pretty much went with a full kind of Revel 8 setup. Saw them at REI, thought they looked pretty cool. They had good reviews. They seemed super durable. So yeah, I just went with it. And you know, I like to kind of stick with all kind of the same brands so everything plays together pretty nicely. And that seems to be the case with all this. So yeah, let's jump right in. All right, so we'll start off with my seat pack here. This is a Revel 8 spine lock, 16 liter version. This thing is waterproof, seems pretty durable. It attaches to the seat post or to the seat directly. Pretty firm connection here, so it kind of sticks, doesn't wiggle too much. I'm really digging that. I think I'll probably keep my clothing, my sleeping pad, my bivy in here, just because this is waterproof and that'll keep that stuff nice and dry. So, you know, just kind of all this stuff crammed in here. And this thing is pretty compressible, thanks to this valve right here that lets out air as you push it down. So I can squeeze stuff really tight and, you know, kind of make stuff more packable that way. So yeah, pretty excited about this one, and yeah, should do the job. All right, so next we've got my frame bag. This is the Revel 8 Ranger. In here I'll probably be keeping my food and kind of cooking stuff, maybe my headlamp, and just kind of other odds and ends. Yeah, so this is a pretty durable frame bag, it looks like. Probably could take a beating. Has some really good reviews online. So yeah, should get me through the trail. Also, I've got a couple top tube bags. This is the Revel 8 Mag Tank and the Revel 8 Jerry Can. I imagine this one I'll probably put my little trail snacks, you know, some noon, some goo, don't mind if I goo, Cliff Bars, all that stuff. Just kind of quick, accessible stuff. And then in the jerry can here, I'll probably be putting just small bike tools, my multi-tool, some extra spoke, repair stuff. And then, yeah, that should be that. So small, but they definitely serve a purpose. All right, so I got one more bag here on the frame itself. This is the Joey down tube bag. It's probably my favorite bag because my name is Joe and this is called the Joey. So in here right now I've got a 60-ounce clean canteen full of water. Water is going to be kind of a crucial thing on this trail because, you know, we're in the middle of the desert. There's just not a lot of water to come by, so we're going to have to carry a lot. And while that adds extra weight, quite a bit of extra weight, that might mean, you know, difference between life and death here. So kind of crucial. All right, and then on the handlebars here, we've got a couple different bags. One's not really a bag at all. This is the handlebar harness from Revel 8. So I just have my Sea to Summit stuff sack in here. It's a waterproof sack with my sleeping bag inside. So that'll be carrying that. Seems pretty solid. Also has kind of a little room to wiggle because you really don't want your stuff to be that stiff on the handlebar, just in case, you know, 'cause it's going to bounce around a lot. You don't want stuff breaking. And also we've got two, I think they're called mountain feed sacks from Revel 8. Be carrying more water in here. These are also clean canteens. I want to say they're the 40-ounce. And yeah, stash a couple Cliff Bars in the little side pouches here, and should be good, man. I think I'm ready in every sense aside from fitness. So we'll be working on that, and hopefully we'll get to practice with these bags on an actual ride soon. And you'll see how it goes with all this extra weight. Oh.
All right, Lucas here from Skidmark Bike Shop. So similar to Joe's a little bit ahead of me on ordering all these bags for these bikes, but mine's coming along here, and my storage, what I'm going to be putting where, and the type of bags are going to be very similar to Joe's. But I've been finding a different brands that I've went with than Revelate from REI. So I'll be just talking a little bit about that and the differences I've noticed to Joe's bags so far. Moose Trex is the brand that I've been finding for my bags so far, and pretty pleased for the most part. The major differences are price. This brand that I've found, they have a website and also through Amazon, is about almost exactly 50% less cost than the Revelate brand for every one of these bags, so that's obviously a good thing. A little bit of a difference in quality on some of the bags in particular, and probably mostly with the seat post bag here. With Joe's Revelate seat post bag, it's really sturdy. This is fairly sturdy, but as you can see, it has a little more wiggle to it, where it doesn't attach directly to the bottom of the seat post. It actually just loops through kind of this bar that's attached to the bottom of the post here with this buckle, instead of actually connecting directly to the post. So it allows a little more play, but it is waterproof. It's a little bit bigger, so it has a little more storage. And it also doesn't have that air valve to let the air out, so you have to constantly be working with that when you're trying to close it back up. The frame bag is awesome. It's about 8.5 liters, which is a little bit bigger than the large Revelate. It fits my frame almost perfectly, and you know, this is where I'm going to be putting a lot of my food and other things amongst here. I haven't packed it in yet, but it fits great. The Velcro is really sturdy, and I think it's going to work awesome. These other two Moose Trex bags are similar to Joe's too, and only 25 bucks a piece, so really can't go wrong. And then as far as the handlebar harness here, Blackburn is what I'm going to use for the harness, and we just put this together yesterday, and it so far seems really sturdy. I took it out on the road and swerved around a little bit, and it's going to work great. So the last few things I have to fill in, similar to what Joe's has, just a few more frame bags for the top of the frame here, and then underneath, and from there we should be in pretty good shape. So it's coming along. We're hoping to get these out fully loaded for a ride soon, and yeah, that's it. I think that's all I wanted to cover.